Hello Pisces and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for February 11th through the 17th of 2019. So let's see what's coming in this week for you guys. This is the last week before the sun enters your sign. It's literally entering it the day after this week ends on the 18th. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to pull one card for your general energy here. Remember that this reading will not resonate with every single Pisces out there. This is for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do check out your readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus because they will give you a better idea, as we are not just our sun sign, and it's very important to remember that. Your February 2019 readings are up, so do check those out as well for a general reading for the whole month, as well as a general love reading for the whole month. I also just put out a pick a card reading for what's coming in for you for love this month of February 19, so check that out as well. And again, if you guys are a subscriber, I almost forgot to mention this. If you're a subscriber and you want to book a love reading, it's $6 off of all love reading for off of all love readings for subscribers this month. So check out how to book a private reading with me in the description box below this video here. Can't English right now, gosh. Let's see what's coming in for your general energy this week. General energy for my Pisces, February 11th through the 17th. Then we're going to do a little bit of an astrological overview because we have some important conjunction energy coming in this week. Ooh, guys, Ten of Pentacles. I really like this energy for you. This is saying that, we might be making a ton of money this week. Might be feeling really comfortable in terms of money, finances, our stability in any sense of the word. Sorry, whatever sense of the word that means for us here. I feel like I cannot say a sentence right now. Wow. But anyways, Pisces, you're feeling really abundant, really abundant. The Ten of Pentacles is one of my most abundant cards. It just feels very secure, very stable. We have the money, we have the family life, we have the home life, everything that we want. We're feeling extremely secure, extremely stable, almost so much so that we're like, I don't even know how to add more to this. If you're getting another financial opportunity or something of that nature, work opportunity, it's going to be a little bit almost too much for you to handle because you're like, wow, I already have so much. Can I really accept any more? Can things really get better? But I love the Ten of Pentacles. For me, it's one of the most comforting cards, and maybe it's because I'm a Sun, Taurus, Aries, but to me, it just really feels like we're able to really be proud of what we have accumulated in terms of wealth. Be really proud of that. We're going to really feel it. We're going to feel very abundant, very secure. Again, we're also very happy with our home situation, our whatever it is that we're living. We're going to feel very comfortable, especially in terms of, our space and our material, the material aspects of our life. We're going to feel very comfortable this week. I really just love this. Actually, before I pull this back, let's read the Hieronymus Bosch book. Reading for it, because again, these cards are a little bit different than normal tarot cards, or actually a lot bit different, honestly. So they have different meanings. The Ten of Pentacles is avarice. When the treasure casket is full, there will not be much space left for what could be yet to come. So maybe we're feeling so full, so happy with everything that we can't even think about adding more to it right now. We might be like, oh my god, how do I continue adding more though? Like, you need to have a more a wider view of what you can be added to your life, of what can come into your life at this time, okay? So that's the only downside, I feel like, with the Ten of Pentacles. Alright, so let's check out what is coming in for you this week, and as I shuffle the cards, I'm going to talk a little bit about the astrology that is going to be, the astrological aspects of the week here. So this week we may finally reach a boiling point with any tension that has been really building in terms of adjusting and adapting our infrastructures to integrate a more encompassing vision. We've had this tension building over the first few weeks of February as unpredictable Uranus moves through the last degree of Aries before making its 7-year transit in Taurus on March 6th. So Uranus in the last degree of Aries has been closing in on a conjunction with Mars that will be finally perfected between the 11th and the 13th, so at the beginning of this week. Expect unpredictable, surprising news and knowledge to come in at this time. Do not be afraid to go where you've never gone before. Do not be afraid to do what you've never done before. Do not be afraid also to speak your mind, speak your truth, and be confident and proud of it, okay? Be a brave, courageous individual, and don't combat whatever is coming in with selfish, headstrong, or hostile energy and attitudes, okay, guys? That's my little message there. So let's see what's coming in for you this week in general lives. We're going to do the love reading after this, and then we'll finish it off with some oracle cards. All right, general energy for my Pisces this week. General energy for my Pisces this week. We're seeing, ooh, the Eight of Wands. What else is coming in for you guys this week in terms of their general lives, general energy, general situations, career, life? What is coming in for my Pisces this week? My Pisces who need to hear this message here. Ooh, Five of Pentacles. What the heck? Okay. We're getting the Six of Pentacles. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Two of Swords. That one felt quite poignant there. Two of Swords. And then what else is coming in for you guys? I feel like that's it. That's actually it. No other card wants to come out, so let's pull some clarifiers here. Let's spread these babies out and pull some clarifiers. Someone complained in one of my videos about me having my stones here. I really like having them here because I really like the energies. I cleanse them all the time, and I try to bring the energy of each of these stones. I pick them all out specifically for the readings, so, and I leave them for that month usually, or for the week at least. So I'm not going to take away my rocks, even though they kind of cover up some things sometimes. If you guys really do want to see them a little bit closer, let me know in the comments and I'll hold them up more, okay? But I'm not going to switch out my rocks because I do really like the energy of all my stones here. I like my candles. I have all this stuff for a reason, and I really love it. So I'm not going to change that aspect of my readings. Okay. Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands for my Pisces this week. Clarify the messages that are, or what is bringing up this Eight of Wands energy this week. Ooh, Justice. What else really wants to come out here? The Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles here. What else really wants to come out for the Five of Pentacles? Who wants injustice in the Five of Pentacles? Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Alright, we're getting the Four of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. 2 8s this reading, okay. The Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords here. We're getting the Hangman. Okay. Interesting. Interesting energy, as per usual, my lovely Pisces. Okay. So, as we approach your season here, definitely have some interesting energy. Okay, the Eight of Wands and the Justice card here. Maybe we're getting communication about a contract, about something balancing out here at the beginning of the week. If we've been waiting on any sort of legal situation, we could be hearing communication about that. I will say, with the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, it might not be exactly what you want to hear. You might be very frustrated and be like, well, this person got this kind of deal, or this person got this kind of situation here. How come I'm the one being left out? And the Four of Swords is saying, if you're feeling frustrated, like, about the situation, like angry, you want to say something about it, Four of Swords is kind of telling me to really, these are both saying to sit back and let the situation kind of resolve itself here. Let yourself, balance it out. I'll read the descriptions of these cards as well here from the deck, from the booklet, because they are interesting, and I do always like to bring up the meanings that they gave the cards, because they are very different and very interesting. Okay, Eight of Wands in this deck is the Fisherman. Everything must be done at the right time and in the right fashion. Gosh, I lost it. Shouting does not bring results. So again, shouting does not bring results. We might feel frustrated. We might, again, receive some type of communication that makes us feel extremely frustrated, makes us want to yell, makes us want to talk about how frustrated we are with our situation. We could also be feeling very jealous. The Five of Pentacles in this deck is definitely a jealousy card. Look at the way he's kind of peeking at this pentacle here, even though he's got 5 of his own. He's kind of like peeking at it there, like, I think I should, like, maybe, what if I had that pentacle? What if I just had that one pentacle? Well, you have 5 other pentacles, so why are we worrying about that one pentacle there? We might need to, again, look at it from a different perspective instead of getting upset. Don't shout, don't start coming at people, because whatever you're frustrated with at this time, it feels like if it's a work situation, you're feeling like you've been treated unfairly, it does feel like it's going to work out throughout the middle of the week here. The Four of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, to me indicates that maybe someone is going to help you out. And if we do respond to it negatively or in a shouting, negative way here, it does feel like we're going to get ourselves kind of stuck. The Eight of Swords is definitely, I got myself stuck in this position type of card here. Let me get some tea. Oh, it's getting cold now. Ugh. But the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles in this deck here is, where is that? This booklet is weird. Temptation, that which is not one's own blinds one more than what one already has. So, the temptation of the situation, whatever this could be. What the heck was that? Sorry, the cat just like bolted across the ground. It scared the crap out of me. The Five of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, though. So yeah, again, the Five of Pentacles is all about, you know, feeling tempted by other situations. Maybe we're feeling tempted to go and work somewhere else because we're not happy with our own situation. We'd be like, oh, wouldn't it be great to do something like that? What if I did what that person did? What if I did, you know, that? What if I was working that kind of way? But we can't be so frustrated with our own situation that we're acting almost childish about it. We're just wanting to switch it up. We're wanting to just drop something and move on. But it doesn't feel like that's the right course of action this week here. It doesn't feel like you can just do that. The Justice card in this deck is there is no wrong which can sully what is right. For better or for worse, each thing will meet its destiny. Truth. So, this situation will come to pass on its own time here. You need to be aware of that. You also need to look at it from a different perspective. Rest. The Four of Swords is really not stabbing yourself in the back here. Don't, I feel like there's a statement for it, and I don't know what it is. You guys are clever, so you might know. And put it in the comments below if I'm saying it wrong, but, or, you know, what the feeling that I'm trying to say is like when you're kind of step on your own sword here. I don't know. I feel like there's a better way to say it. I'm sure that some of you guys might have like a moment and be like, oh, I know the statement here. I know I have a perfect like little quippy thing for that. I feel like I'm not putting this into English very well right now. But let's see. The Four of Swords is the valorous one. Do not fear to face even one's own sword. And again, that's just saying don't be afraid to face your own fears here. It might be that you're so afraid of moving forward in your own situation, of really committing to something, really really going in on something that may have been frustrating at this time, that we're willing to just kind of drop something and, you know, we're not willing to face a situation for what it is. We're not willing to move forward into something. We're not really willing to accept something. It almost feels like we want to turn tail and run because, again, we're having jealousy. We're feeling frustrated. We're feeling lack. We want something that somebody else has. We want a life that we're imagining a different life for ourselves. It could be that, you know, it might be that, you know, you're comparing yourself to a person or other people, maybe even multiple people. Or, you know, one person's situation where you're like, wow, I think that I should be in that situation. How come I'm not in that situation? Allow this to pass. Don't step on your sword. Don't allow that negative, you know, headstrong energy that I was talking about earlier in the reading to come out. Because the Six of Pentacles kind of shows me that you might get some help this week. That somebody might be here to help you. The Six of Pentacles is the gift. That which is not intended merely for ourselves has more warmth. It could be, again, that, you know, we need to think about our give and take here. Maybe we need to ask for help. Maybe if we are stuck in this situation, we want something else. Instead of being frustrated about it, instead of shouting and being upset and flipping out about a situation and acting kind of childish or, you know, the way we used to act about something, it's time to look at it from a different perspective. Maybe we need to seek out some type of help here to extricate ourselves out of this situation. It does feel like we're going to receive some type of help or some type of money that will help us here. With the Two of Swords and the Hangman, it does feel like there is a choice, though. I feel that there is a choice that we need to face here, that we need to go within about and really look at. Because the Hangman is surrendering. You know, he is a card that needs to be, you know, he's an energy that is all about surrendering to the forces of whatever is happening at this time, okay? Surrender to the universe here. The Hangman's energy, hold on, let me put this down. Gosh, it got so dark all of a sudden. I hope it's not too dark for you guys in this reading. It's like all of a sudden it's dark, and it's like 4:15, so I really don't understand, but whatever. Back to the reading. I'm just kind of like, I looked down and I was like, wow, it's dark. The Hangman is, things are hidden behind other things. One must look both above and below to liberate oneself. Suffering. So again, we need to look at it from the past. We need to look at it at the future. We need to, you know, look at the past, present, and how can we learn from whatever has happened here in order to move forward. The Hangman is trying to teach us something by surrendering. It's saying surrender to whatever is happening at this time. Surrender to the universe. Don't try to push forward in this way, that way, or the other way. It's saying surrender, look within, because you have a choice here. With the Two of Swords, there's a choice. There's something happening there. It's also, again, being at a crossroads and being afraid to make a choice. We also don't want to, again, because of this energy, wanting to rush forward through something with the Eight of Swords and Two of Swords, often telling me is that we are not seeing things clearly right now. We're unwilling to see things clearly. We're unwilling to extricate ourselves from a situation. And what we need to do, instead of, you know, stepping on our sword, saying the wrong thing, pushing forward at the wrong time, I would say step back. Take a step back here, sit down, think about it. Think about whatever this situation is that you're being faced with. And I'm getting the sense that it has to do with your career, something to do with money, something to do with your life path here. You might not be happy with where you are. You might be ready for a change. And we're unwilling to make that change because maybe we don't know which direction to go in here. Honestly, we might just have all this energy, this pent up, like, I need to do something, something's got to change here, something's got to shift. Well, you have to, set a clear direction here. You can't just decide to just go running out there, because otherwise you're not going to end up where you want to be. You're not going to end up anywhere. You're going to end up, back in a bad position. The Eight of Swords is the inexpert one. By lashing out at air, one does not find refreshment. One thing at a time. Again, take one thing at a time. You cannot be lashing out this way and that way and everywhere about this situation. It's not going to work out that way. Again, the Eight of Swords is always about our being in a restricted position because of the way we're seeing things, because of the way we're tackling things, because of our own beliefs and our own way of approaching the situation. The Eight of Swords is always, you can get yourself out of this, but you have to look at it from a different perspective. All of these cards this week are really saying, look at this from a different perspective, Pisces, because you're getting frustrated over something that if you saw from a different perspective, you would understand how to move forward and you would understand how to extricate yourself from this situation. The Two of Swords, the last card here, is the violent one. The battle transforms us into that which we want to fight. Don't allow this battle to do that to you. Instead of allowing this situation to, transform you into the type of person or energy that you would normally be like, oh my God, screw that person. Like, what are they doing? Why are you acting like this? Why would you do that? What we need to do is apply that Hanged Man energy here. And that Hanged Man, again, is all about, looking within. The things that are hidden behind other things. The things, again, he's inside of this. This person's up here holding him there. But this person is also hiding inside this tree. He needs to understand the situation from the past as well as the future and understand what his subconscious, what his higher self, what the universe is kind of pushing him to do right now or understand. You don't have a proper understanding of the situation and you need to look at it from a different perspective. You must surrender and allow the universe to kind of teach you what's going on here. Be open to whatever's coming in at this time. Be open to looking at it from a new perspective, from an opposing perspective even. All right, woo. Okay, let's look at your love reading for this week, Pisces. Let's look at love and relationships for my lovely Pisces. And we're going to look at that with, actually, I'm going to use the Hobbit Tarot for you guys. Let's see. Hobbit Tarot for my Pisces here for love and relationships, singles, couples, and all in between here for my Pisces for February 11th through the 17th. Love and romance for my Pisces, love and romance for my Pisces for the week of February 11th through the 17th of 2019. Love and romance for my Pisces for this week. We're getting, the Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. A lot of Wands energy so far. Love and relationships. Love lives of my Pisces this week. Ten of Wands. Two of Swords, different deck, same card. Interesting. Anything else that wants to come out here? Let's see. Seven of Cups. Okay. So let's see here. I'm sorry that it's so dark, guys. I might try to shift the light. I mean, if I do, I feel like it's just going to get really yellow like it did last time. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to kind of live with the reading getting really dark out of nowhere. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll try to lift the cards up to you, actually, so you can see better. Let's get some clarifiers here. Clarify the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands for my Pisces for their love lives this week. Happening in their love life. Let's bring up the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Ooh, okay. Get two cards here, the Death card and the Nine of Swords. They both flung out, so. Okay. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Interesting. Clarify the Ten of Wands, the Two of Swords for my Pisces this week. For their love lives. What is this saying about my Pisces and their love lives? Six of Cups. Two of Swords, the Seven of Cups here. My Pisces and their love lives. Five of Wands. Okay. Man, this is kind of like a kind of reading. I don't really know how to put that one into words, but it doesn't feel that great, I will say. The Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands here feels to me like we're communicating something. We want to communicate our feelings. Some of us here might be communicating our feelings. Some of us also might be receiving a message maybe from a Scorpio this week, and we might be thinking about rejecting them. This could be a situation that you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. This is a lot for me to deal with. I'm feeling really stressed. I'm feeling really frustrated. This could be an ex or, again, somebody else that's interested in you. And you could feel like a nightmare about this. You could be like, oh my gosh, like, I'm going to have to lose this friendship, or I'm going to have to deal with this situation. I don't want to hurt anybody. Whatever it is, it's causing you a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, feelings of guilt, of frustration. Because you're going to probably have to burn this bridge. And it's going to feel like a lot. The Six of Cups, however, is, again, it feels to me like that's somebody, oh my God, I cannot English. This might be somebody coming in here and offering you this decision. Because the Two of Swords can often be that crossroads, that decision. We might feel conflicted about which choice here. We might want to, we might be very surprised by this. It could be like, wow, I had no idea this was going to come back around. I had no idea the situation was going to, play out this way. I had no idea, and now I'm feeling really conflicted about it. I'm feeling like I should go one way, but maybe I shouldn't. The Five of Wands to me is, either a lot of, there's a lot of competitive energy, a lot of confusing energy, especially with the Seven of Cups, living in fantasy, not seeing things in a realistic perspective. Because, again, maybe one person's saying one thing, another person's saying another thing. What I would advise you to do when all this is happening this week is to listen to yourself and listen to your gut. You might be seeking out advice from other people, other friends, or people involved, or people that might know the situation better, or know your relationship better if you're in a relationship. But I would say listen to your gut, listen to your higher self here. Because it just feels like a lot of people have a lot to say is really what the feeling that I'm getting here this week, and it's not going to help you with that decision. If you start listening to other people and stop listening to this aspect of yourself of, maybe if you do really want to get back together with this person, maybe you do want to pursue this, and a lot of people around you are like, oh no, that'd be a terrible idea, Pisces, that'd be a really bad idea if you told this person how you feel, it'd be a really bad idea to do this, and you're like, no, but I feel like I'm ready, for this transformation, I'm ready to communicate how I feel here. For some of you, I'm kind of getting the feeling that you might be afraid to tell somebody how you feel because they might be with somebody else. I don't know if that might come through for like one Pisces out there, but just got a really strong download, like a really really poignant message about that. So some of us here, or again, maybe if this is just like one Pisces, somebody has an issue here where we might want to communicate how we feel towards somebody. We might feel like we can't. We might be seeking out, advice on this situation because we're like, I can't hold this in anymore. I need to communicate my feelings, but I feel guilty, I feel weird, I feel bad, especially if this is whatever this person is to you, you almost feel like guilty about it. You almost feel guilty about your feelings or about how you're going to respond to them telling you how they feel. But deep down inside, it almost feels like you still have feelings for this person. You'll have some type of candle lit for them, you have some type of feeling about it, and that's why we're sitting at the Two of Swords crossroads here. I would say don't allow other people to tell you this way or that way at this time. I would say listen to your higher self, listen to your gut, and pay attention to what comes in. We do have a full moon approaching, that super moon on the 18th, 19th in Virgo. It's going to be the biggest super moon of the year. It's going to really have us looking again at our safety, what is, a sustainable, long-term energy in terms of career, in terms of love. That's what you guys are going to be working towards. That's what Virgo is going to bring up. It's going to really be give you a lot of desire to find order with our feelings. And this to me feels like that chaos. So again, as we're moving towards that, again, you could be feeling very chaotic about your feelings. I would say don't do one thing or the other at this time. Maybe it would be better to sit on the fence, but if you know how you feel and you feel true about it and you know in your heart that it is time to communicate this, that it's time to let this person back in, I would say listen to yourself. I just feel like there's a lot of people that have a lot of things that they think are the best thing for you to say this week. Pisces, I'm so sorry that this is so dark. I'm going to try to adjust the colors, and I don't know why this is so dark and yellow, and I really apologize. I have no idea why it got so dark so early. I live in Florida. This shouldn't be a thing, but whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of weird energy about this. There's a lot of weird energy about this stuff. I just feel, again, we could also be receiving some type of, maybe even a rejection this week, or again, I don't know, with the Death card and the Nine of Swords, something might be falling apart, something might be coming to an end in a very painful way. We might be realizing that a situation is ending and it's not going to be the way that we want it to be, and we're feeling very sad, very frustrated, and thinking about all those old times. So again, if some of you guys are going through a breakup this week, or you know, you're thinking about somebody that broke your heart or hurt you this week, it does feel like you're feeling very conflicted and confused about how to proceed and how to move on from this, how to deal with this energy, how to really move on from whatever this person either left you with, or if they left you with feelings, or you know, bad, you know, even bad feelings about yourself and the way you handle relationships now. These are things that are going to come up this week, situations that are going to come up this week. Anything that has not been put to bed or put to rest, or you haven't dealt with from the past, it's going to come up really strong this week and be very painful, very intense on you, and you're going to feel it really deep. So sift through that on your own. Maybe seek out higher guidance, but to me, the Five of Wands is just saying that you're feeling very torn about it, and everybody around you has something to say about it, and it's just adding to the confusion. All right, so let's check out a Romance Angel Oracle card. I hope that not all the readings are as long as yours and Aquarius is this week, but you guys have some crazy intense energy. Let's check out, these are my Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So let's check out message of love for my Pisces this week. What do they need to know in terms of love? Advice for love, or what do they need to know this week? And we're getting chemistry. Woo! Okay, I'm so sorry that it's dark. I keep forgetting how dark it is. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay, so let me put this down while I just find the message here. And we're getting chemistry. Okay, you've received this card because you feel a strong dynamic pull toward another person. In other words, you share chemistry with him or her. This creates intense pleasurable sensations that draw you to each other. If this person is someone other than your partner in a committed relationship, then the chemistry is probably a source of both stress and escape. You'll need to weigh your options and the consequences carefully before or instead of leaving your current partner embarking upon an affair. If, however, you are single and feel this pull toward another unattached person, then this card brings you a go-ahead green light of good news. Most likely, the chemistry is mutual and merits exploration. In some cases, this card may mean that a lack of chemistry is a cause for relationship issues and personal discontent. If there was chemistry initially, it may be restored by devoting effort to the relationship. Passion, sparks, and romance can be revived through playfulness, thoughtfulness, time together, and caring gestures. Call upon the romance angels to guide you as you make important decisions about channeling this chemistry. All right, so that's your love card. Let's check out your Stacey DeMarco Oracle guidance for the week. General guidance from Spirit, general advice from Spirit here. So again, some of you guys in terms of love are feeling chemistry or having the lack of it, and that's the reason for, you know, maybe the heartbreak, the sadness, and these are things to explore and deal with here. Maybe somebody's telling you they don't feel the chemistry anymore. Or maybe you're feeling sad because you're feeling chemistry with somebody that might not be able to either return it, or for some reason you're just feeling very stressed about it. So let's see. Alright, advice for my Pisces this week. And we're getting, what are we getting? You guys got the same card as Aquarius, and I just shuffled these quite a bit here. Owl. Wise seeing, wise action. So yeah, if you have any signs in Aquarius or any placements in Aquarius, or you're reading for an Aquarius, go check out their reading. Definitely, you guys have some very powerful, intense shifts and messages going on here. Owls have, okay, oops, wrong part. Silent, winged, and wise, all-seeing creature of the night, show me the way, I will follow you in flight. Sorry, dyslexia. Should the hooting owl come looking for you this Halloween, it indicates the need for wise counsel or further information. Before you make a decision, considered action is warranted. Think before you act emotionally and ensure you think strategically, not impulsively. Wow. perfect message for you guys. I have nothing else to say about that one because that is the main message for both your love and normal readings was don't act emotionally and think before you like leap here. Wise seeing, wise action. You know, think about it, okay? Don't make any crazy decisions and jump at things this week. All right, Pisces, so check out your weeklies as well as your February 2019 monthlies for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Those are all up. Check out my Pick a Card love reading for what's coming in for you in February 2019 for your love lives. If you guys are a subscriber, are a subscriber and you want to book a private reading, all the information is below. And for subscribers, it's $6 off all love readings for the month of February. Okay, guys? So thank you so much for all of your support. Make sure to share and subscribe. It helps the channel. And I love getting to do these messages for you every day, or sorry, every week. I mean, I'm shooting them every day, though. Have a wonderful week, Pisces. I will see you next week when we have the sun in your sign. So happy early birthday, or happy birthday to any cuspers, or again, any Pisces that will be celebrating their birthdays at the very end of this week as we move into the 18th, 19th, okay?